Okay, so we're continuing our Tanakh series. We're moving on to Beis. Talking about Barzillai. So Barzillai, the main Barzillai, as we'll see, shows up in regards to David HaMelech. When David is on the run from his son Avshalom. His son Avshalom has a rebellion against David. And David is very much becomes the underdog. He's on the run and looks like he's going to be in big trouble. And he comes to Machanaima, and he escapes to the desert there. So it says at that time that three different individuals come out to greet David. One of them is Barzillai Hagiladi Meiroglim. So Barzillai, the Gileadite who came from Rogalim. So, and what did they do? They brought out beds and bowls and vessels and wheat and barley and flour and beans and lentils and all kinds of food, and also honey and butter and sheep and cheese and all kinds of things for David HaMelech and for the people that were with him when they were on the run, because they were hungry and thirsty in the desert. And you know, he was one of the people who came out to help. Later, on the way back, after Avshalom is killed, and after David is on his way back to return, so this Barzillai comes out to accompany David past the Jordan River to bring him on his way. And it tells us Barzillai Zakein Ma'od. He was very old. How old is very old? Ben Shmonim Shana. He was 80 years. But not just he was 80 years. V'hu kilkel es hamelech b'shiva so b'machanaim. He was the one who fed the king of Machanaim. Ki ish gadol hu ma'od, because he was a very great man. He was a wealthy man. He had the wherewithal to be able to take care of David HaMelech. Furthermore, so Melech, the king says to Barzillai, Ato veriti, you come with me. Let's go. I'll go back to Yerushalayim. You'll become a member of my court. I'll make you into a royal, leader, whatever. So V'yomer Barzillai al Melech, Kama yimei shnei chayai, ki ela es hamelech Yerushalayim. How much more time do I have to live that I'm going to go up with, to the king, to hang out in Jerusalem, whatever? I'm comfortable at home. Ben Shmonim Shana Nochi, I'm 80 years old. Ha'ida ben Tov, the rise, can I even distinguish between good and bad anymore? Im yatam avdacha es asher ochal v'es asher eshta. Can I even taste what I eat and drink anymore? I'm done. Im esh ma'od b'kol sarim v'sharos. When I hear men or women singing, can I even hear it anymore? I can't hear, can't taste. Can't go in and out. I'm finished. You don't need me in your court. What good is it going to do? I should be a burden to the king. You're just going to have to you're going to have to take care of me. And why should I be a burden to you? It's a very interesting. By the way, the Medrash says that Barzillai, it says, 80 years old. So why does he have to be so old? It says he was 80, and then he was so old. Says he was shtufe bezima, that he was he got involved with in an earlier part in his life with too much lecherous activity, and that took away from his strength. That's what the Gemara says. At any rate, the Torah tells us. So what does he say? He says, rather, let me die in my own city, be buried in by my father and my mother. And he says, however, my son Kimham, let him go with the king, and you'll make him into, something important, whatever. So he does. He takes Kimham along with him, and he makes him into an important person. And the people, it says that Ve'avar kol omas hayarden, all the people pass over the Jordan. Va'melech avar va'yishak hamelech levar zalei ve'varchehu. So he gives a big kiss to Barzillai, and he gives him a blessing, and he goes back to his own place. So that's the last time we see Barzillai living. However, just like yesterday, I said that in regards to Avner, so Yoav killed Avner, and Yoav gets his just rewards. He also didn't like what Yoav did to Avshalom, but Yoav is going to be taken care of by Shlomo HaMelech by his last will and testament is, don't let Yoav go down to the grave, in a peaceful way. In regards to Barzillai at his death, David says, to the sons of Barzillai, Giladi, do kindness with them, and they should eat at your table. I mean, basically, because he took care of me when I was running from Avshalom, make sure to do good. So he has Shlomo HaMelech do good to the sons of Barzillai. The Medrash actually says that Barzillai's name is mentioned 5 times to tell you that one who feeds a tzaddik is like one who keeps all the 5 books of Moses. Like the Medrash is saying the value of what he did for David HaMelech. Finally, there is another Barzillai actually, totally separate character, who's mentioned in Tanakh. It's Barzillai the Mecholati, the Mecholat from Mecholot, and he was a Mechutin with Shaul HaMelech. His son Adriel marries Shaul's daughter Meirav. Again, all 3 of the Avner, Barzillai, and Meirav ties into David HaMelech because Meirav was the oldest daughter of Shaul, and he promised her to whoever would kill Goliath, who would ever kill off Goliath, which David does. So David really should have been able to marry Meirav, but Shaul sort of, slights David. It's the beginning of a long history of slights. He slights David by marrying her off to this other fellow, to this son of a different Barzillai. However, David ends up marrying Michal. Michal very much loves David, and as I mentioned yesterday, again tying the circle here between all these characters, Michal is brought back to David HaMelech after Shaul dies by Avner. Who was Shaul's general, brings back Michal, who had been taken away and given to somebody else by Shaul.